guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we're gonna have a story time plus a Dollar Tree haul and just like a few things that I got from Goodwill. So if you guys want to see that, just keep on watching. Start with the Goodwill haul, and I'm gonna start with my story. So basically, like a few weeks ago, like 2 weeks ago, I got this job as a receptionist. Basically a floater receptionist is called the position. So basically, what that position was, plancha, was like I was gonna go to each clinic and be a receptionist, but whenever they needed me, literally. And then my home base would be the clinic that I was going for my training. Anyway, so the first week it was fine. I met one person, she was really nice. I liked her, so I was like fine with her. And then I was just like, I met her just for like an hour. So let me show you the first shoes I got. So these ones are American Eagle. They're just flats. They're just black. And the second thing is these other shoes. They're Forever 21. They're also flats. I just ran out of my flats, so I just wanted to get some for work. So I got those. So anyway, back to my story. Let me grab the Dollar Tree stuff. So, you know, after that, the second day, it was my first day meeting everybody that worked there. So I met 3 girls. I'm not gonna say names. I'm just gonna call them by their first letter of their name. One was M, the other one's another M, and A. So A was really nice. That was the first one that I met. She was nice and everything. The second M, she's pregnant. So that's a pregnant M. We're gonna call her that. She was also really nice. She was like teaching me and stuff. If I had questions, she would answer my questions and stuff. So yeah, let me show you what I got from the Dollar Tree. So I got these. I was craving some more of those. I got these beige strips too. I got this. I got a soda. Okay, so back to the story. So the first week was fine. Then the other M, which is the bitchy M, we're gonna call her that. So she asked me, she's like, so what do you think about the job? Did they really tell you like how the floating position works? And I'm like, yeah, they told me I was supposed to go into like all the other clinics and cover the whole day. And she's like, no, that doesn't work like that. Like the way it works is like you will cover breaks, lunches or closing or opening, whatever they want, and they can change the schedule for you any day. As long as you have your in time, that's where we got the times that we work and where we worked. They will, let's say you're scheduled to come here, and then all of a sudden they're like, no, you have to go to another clinic and things like that. They will change it right away. So I was like, oh, that wasn't explained to me. And so she's like, oh, well, but that's exactly how it is. And I'm like, okay. So I went to talk to my manager, and I told her, I was like, hey, so I was told that my floor position was I was gonna go cover clinics, but I thought it would be the whole day, and I just go cover for a lunch, an hour lunch, and then go closing for 2 hours or things like that. I thought it would be the whole day. And she's like, no, if we're gonna send you just for lunches, it'll be the one that are close to you. And then for the ones that are farther away, since you're getting paid for mileage, we would schedule you there for the whole day. So I was like, okay, thank you. She printed that for me and stuff. And then I was told that I wasn't supposed to be showing the emails to them, and I'm like, well, I didn't show it to them. I opened them, and they were she was behind me reading, the BGM. She was reading what she said, and she's like, no, now that you know, what do you think, you want to stay, blah blah. So she was always telling me little shit here and there, just to make me want to think about it and just be like, this is not what I want, kind of thing. So so that happened. Then the second week, my dog got sick, as you guys know, the day after Memorial Day. So I didn't go to work because I needed to be babysitting him and stuff. So that happened, and so I stayed there and just watch him and stuff. So that happened. Then I went Wednesday and Thursday, and then on Friday I got sick, so I had to call off. So on Friday I was supposed to get paid, but since I didn't show up, I didn't get my check. I thought I would get it direct deposit because I asked to be direct deposit. Well, no one told me they were supposed to mail the check or they were gonna keep it in the office or whatever. So when I went back on Monday, I was with my trainer. I wasn't feeling well. So I had this bitchy face because that's how I get when I'm fucking not feeling well. So these people, even the fucking trainer, you guys, told my manager that I was screaming loudly and I was like bitching about the check not getting to me and everything. I was like, first of all, like I wasn't screaming, I wasn't like talking loudly. I asked her, I was like, hey, do you know where can I get my check, because I didn't get it direct deposit on my bank account. And she's like, well, they're supposed to tell you in the orientation that they were gonna get it here. So I was like, well, no one told me about it. So and then I went to the office and grabbed it. I also got these, you guys, sorry, I got this little headband, super cute. I also got this fader shampoo. Got these other ones, they're like super cute. I got this one. I got this little booklets. It has 3 of them. I got this lip balm. I got another Colgate little enamel health thing. Some treats for the cat. I got this cool book though. And I got some deodorant because I ran out of it. I also got, oh that's nice. So I got some more of these, and I got ham. Because we ran out of ham, so I wanted some sandwiches, and I also got some jelly. And these other ones. So anyway, that's all I got from the Dollar Tree, but let me continue with my fucking story time. So they said that, right? And I was like, no, that did not happen like they said. And then since I wasn't feeling well, I told my trainer, I was like, is there any way I can call somebody so I can leave home because I don't feel well? So she's like, yeah, you can call Daniel. That's one of our supervisors. And she's like, you can call him and like let him know that you're going home. So I was like, okay. So I call him. I let him know, you know, like I'm feeling sick. I was throwing up. Is there any way that I can go home? And he asked me who was there. I was like, oh, they're all here. So can I go home? So he said, yeah, that's fine. You can go ahead. So there's like a freaking back thing that we have like all the paperwork. And then on one of those things, I have my own little thing where I can put my stuff basically, and it's always locked with a key. So anyway, I leave there my stuff from work. I leave my folder and my notes and all that shit, like all the important things that I need. But since I'm under lock, I don't think no one would be able to get my stuff from there. So anyway, I went and grabbed my stuff from that, from there, and then I walk off in front of all of them, you guys. And I said, you guys, I'm going home. So then the next day, they told me, like my manager told me, she's like, they all told me that you were like screaming loudly and that you were complaining about the check, and then that you didn't tell anybody that you were leaving home. And I'm like, no, I did told them I was leaving. I guess I had a fucking bitchy face because I wasn't feeling well. What do you want me to do? So I was fucking pissed off because all these fucking bitches, like the 2 that were supposed to be good with me, they're like even got behind my back, and they were like also like being with the other chick that was like the bitchy and like lie on me altogether. And I'm like, you know, since I got there, I never felt welcome with the bitchy She was always like telling me shit, like little shit here and there to make me want to quit. The other 2 was cool with until today. Now, like, I don't fuck with nobody right now. I'm, like, fucking pissed off at them, at everybody, even my manager, because supposedly I was doing really well. And then at the end, they were saying that I needed, like, a lot of improvement, blah, blah, and some bullshit. So I was like, so right now, like, I'm really pissed. I don't even know what to do. I'm trying to calm down. But I wanted to let you guys know, like, what would you guys have done if that happened to you? Because, like, I didn't end up saying anything. I just said, bye. You know, I'm like, whatever. Peace, you know, kind of thing. Because, like, I'm not dealing with that. Like, I'm not in the mood. I'm not in that, you know, like, I just don't want no negative anything. Like, I was so happy to start this fucking job, you guys. You have no idea. I was so excited. I was so happy because I was like, I'm going to be able to help my community because, you know, like, I like to translate and help my people, you know, like people that don't understand English and stuff like that. But these people, especially that bitchy you guys, the way she talked to patients, you know, to me, it was like, oh my God, how the fuck you're not having get fired yet? Like, literally, that's how I felt. And then somebody told me that she used to make my manager cry because, like, the shit that she used to say. I'm like, how would a manager keep someone like that? First of all. Second of all, is I'm not the first one that complains about her. And she's still there. I know, like, she's been with the company for, like, 12 years. She thinks she's all that. So, I'm like, I can't deal with people like that. Like, I literally cannot. And like, that pisses me off because I was like, I'm so excited. I'm like, I'm willing to learn. I'm not gonna let this shit get to me and shit like that. And at the end, it's like, it happened. And I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? Like, what the fuck? So anyway, you guys, thank you so much for hearing me out on my little rant. But yeah, that's all I got for today. So if you guys have any questions, comments, concerns, let me know on the comments down below. And thank you for watching. And then if you guys had any little experience kind of like me, what did you guys do? How did you guys handle it? How do you think I should handle this? Like, let me know in the comments down below. I would love to hear you guys' opinions. So thank you so much for watching. Bye, you guys.